Hey guys, it's Keegan. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video, we are going to be doing a December reset. I have no idea how it's already December. I feel like it was just November. It was just August. I'm still stuck in August, if I'm being honest. But in these videos, I like to set some goals, go over my budget, clean my apartment, talk about my favorite parts of the month, my least favorite parts of the month, share some of my favorite products with you guys. Let's just get started. If you guys have watched my monthly resets before, this is nothing new, Taylor's version from the vault. I like to track and record all my goals throughout the month and see how well I do every single day. I'm a big person on daily habits rather than goals without any kind of like achievement plan to them. These are the goals that I set for the month of November. There was a bit where I forgot to check these off and I couldn't remember if I did them or not, so I just kind of skipped those. But this is how well I've done so far. We only had one day of the month where I achieved all of the goals. Shout out November 12th. November 12th really slayed that day. But I will say, I do think that I did a decent job for most of these. I think the one that I probably did the best is eating vegetables. I slayed on eating vegetables, if I'm being honest. Let's go over each of these goals and see how well I did. So drinking water, I wanted to drink quite a bit more water. I feel like this is something I just need to be more intentional about. I think my issue with these goals is there is a period of time where I kind of just felt like I needed to reach a quota of how many goals I wanted to achieve in a month. None of these were really goals that I felt very passionate about, that I was like, oh, I really want to achieve these. They're just kind of goals that I was like, I feel like I need to do something with my life in the month of November. None of these are really goals that I cared about working towards, if I'm being completely honest with myself. I think that I was just pressuring myself to make a goal and it didn't really matter what the goal was. So I wasn't devoted to any of these goals. And considering the fact that I wasn't devoted to any of these goals, I did decently well. Eating vegetables, I feel like I did pretty well. Like, there was a good streak I had going here. Don't eat out alone. You know, I did better than I thought, if I'm being honest. Because I eat out quite a bit, but I guess I've been just stringing people along to eat out with me. Posting on TikTok, I feel like, is always just something that I run out of time to do. And cardio, I mean, towards the end, this is when I like really started becoming obsessed with walking. Right here, just this part right here. I don't know, I just feel like none of these goals were goals that really mattered to me, and I feel like that's really bad to say. No offense to these goals. No offense to them. They're still good goals. I think that in the future, I would rather have less goals and have them be ones that I really want to work towards. In the month of December, I could only think of two. This is what the spreadsheet normally looks like. I will link this spreadsheet down below for you guys, but it comes with a lot of these options for goals, and I just feel like that was too many. So we're gonna just delete these. Delete. So I really only came up with two. The main thing that I really want to work on is just doing more cardio. I've been doing Pilates classes pretty consistently, like twice a week. In order to supplement that, I need to start doing more walking and cardio. Pretty much the only form of cardio that I do is walk, because I have really bad knees and I don't like to run. So that is the biggest thing, but I also want to wear my Apple Watch to track my workouts and see how well I'm doing. I feel like I've been doing decently well with working out. It's just cardio that I've really been struggling with. I don't have that many goals for December, if I'm being honest, and I think I'm fine with that because I think I really want to focus on the goal of cardio. Also, I'm wearing my Apple Watch today, so a win is a win. Have not done any cardio though, so maybe a win is not a win. I really love making these videos. I really love trying to better myself every single month, but I do think that I was getting to a point where I was just making goals for the sake of it, and I'm just trying to better myself for the sake of it, but not actually following through with any of these things. Going into 2024, I want to be more intentional about my goals. I think that I really want to make New Year's resolutions and kind of make a plan for how I want to achieve them. If you guys remember, I did have a goal of doing the splits, and then I stretched maybe like 3 times and never did it. Maybe one day. Maybe we'll try it again. I don't know. The goals for December aren't really that hard, if we're being honest, and that's okay. And I feel like sometimes there are months where you don't always need to better yourself. And I think at the month of December, just enjoying the holiday season is more of a priority for me than trying to slay every second of the day, you know? If you don't already know this about me, I am very nosy. I'm a nosy little girl. What can I say? One thing that I'm really nosy about is how much money people make and how they spend their money. So I like to share my budget with you guys every month for those of you who are also nosy little girls and boys and people. I talk about this all the time, but I don't have a typical budget where I say, okay, I'm only gonna spend this much money on this, I'm gonna spend this much money on this. I just like to track my expenses and see where am I spending more, where am I spending less, where am I saving, where am I not saving. And this is how much I spent in the month of November. I have all these categories and I make a little pie chart. The biggest one is always standard expenses, which is my rent, my phone bill, my health insurance, those type of things. It makes me happy that it is my biggest expense because that is what I want to be my biggest expense. I will say I I wish it was a little bit bigger than 37%, but I did have some expenses this month, which we'll get into. One thing that I want to note is in October, I started a new job. I started a corporate, like 9-to-5 marketing job before I was self-employed. I am still doing my self-employed work as well as having that 9-to-5 job. So I'm really just adding on to my plate and not really taking off at the moment. So my income is a little bit higher than it was before. And one thing that I really want to be intentional about is not indulging myself and having lifestyle creep come up on me. Lifestyle creep. Lifestyle creep is an increase in spending after receiving a raise instead of saving the additional income. So with my additional income that I'm making right now, I really want to save it, invest it, put it in retirement, not spend it. That is something that I'm really trying to be intentional about. And I am aware that eventually I'm sure it will kind of level back down because with my 9-to-5 job, I have less time to do as much social media stuff. So I'll probably be taking less sponsorships and doing things like that. So I'm sure my income is kind of going to level out eventually. But now that I'm making a little bit more money at this point right now, because I just added another job onto my plate, I want to save that money and I don't want my spending to be crazy. I don't want to say, oh, well, I make XYZ amount more a month. I can spend it more on clothes. I can spend it more on this. I can spend it more on that. No, that's not what I want to do. And that's something that I'm really trying to be intentional about during this time before it probably levels out. I want to save, invest that money. It does concern me that these are a little bit bigger of pie squares. The second biggest one after standard expenses, we have business. I'm fine with business expenses being higher. I hired an editor to help me rough cut my weekly vlogs because those are like hour-long videos. So I pay for that every month. And then I also had 2 subscriptions that renewed for YouTube. The subscription where I get my non-copyright music from, and then the subscription, what was the other one? The other one was a service where I could send that editor my video clips because they're very big files. It's like 100 gigabyte worth of files, my weekly vlog. So that is something I had to pay for. So I definitely had some more expenses in the business category than I typically do. Health was 11%, almost 12%. The reason for that is I obviously have therapy that I always do. My therapy is actually cheaper now. It is half the price of what it used to because I have better health insurance now. I used to be on my mom's health insurance and I would just pay her for it. But now that I have my own job, I am on my own plan and I have my own health insurance, and I chose the health insurance that would give me the best co-pays for my therapy and for my dermatologist and all of that stuff. Honestly, I'll probably be paying less for health, but I consider health not only doctor's appointments, therapy appointments, but also my physical health. If I have a gym membership or I have workout classes, I actually paid for a membership for a Pilates workout class, and then on Black Friday, they had a deal where it was $100 off for a pack. So I want to use that in the future. So it's costing me money now, but it will save me $100 in the future. That's why health is a little bit bigger, because I just thought I'd rather spend the money now and spend it less than spend it later and spend it more. Girl math. I'm like, I saved $100. Another thing I will say, beauty and clothes are a little bit bigger categories than I liked. I did buy some stuff like Black Friday sales. They always get you. And like Black Friday sales weren't even that great this year. I did have to buy some new makeup. I bought some new perfumes, and then I did buy some like underwear and like clothes. It's unfortunate to me that takeout is a higher percentage than groceries. I always like groceries to be a higher percentage, but that was just not the case. I don't know what I spent so much money for my apartment. That was in fact my Christmas tree and some Christmas decorations that I bought. I just checked. See, this is really interesting. It's really good to know for me to track my expenses like this. Every single penny that goes in and out of my bank account, I know about it because the way that I track this. Normally I wouldn't spend 8%, but I did buy a really pretty Christmas tree. And then other right here is Christmas presents that I bought for people. I do have to be aware that in the month of December, I do need to buy Christmas presents, and then my sister and my best friend's birthdays are in December, so I need to buy them presents as well. Actually, I already bought this present for my friend, so we can delete that. Oh, I actually already bought my sister birthday present, delete that. So now we just need to buy Christmas presents for people. I did get a little bit ahead of the game with this, almost 4%, but I still have a lot more presents to buy people. So I always like to look ahead to the next month and see, okay, where will I be spending more money than unexpectedly? If I have an expense in December that I don't typically have every month, I just want to be aware of it. I do get stressed looking at my bank account so frequently and so deeply. As much as I do, I probably update this budget spreadsheet every 1 to 2 days. If I'm being completely honest, I am very in my apps of my banking, my credit card apps. It does stress me out, it does scare me, but I'd rather know what's going in and out versus not knowing. It saves me a ton of money actually, because there was a subscription that tried to renew and I was like, no, I don't want that. So I, emailed the company and I didn't have to pay for it. It does stress me out, but in the long run, it does save me money and it does help me know where I need to dial it back. Like I really need to, I was gonna say, where do I need to dial it back? But health, I don't know. I don't want to dial that back. That is my spending for the month. If you want to see see where my shopping problems are coming from. Next up is my favorite but also least favorite part of this video. It is cleaning my apartment. I don't do a deep clean because I'm too lazy, but I do like to pick up and make my apartment look a little bit nicer. My apartment is a little crowded and cluttered right now because it is very Christmased out. Christmas everywhere. So I will say it does kind of overwhelm me when I have like a bunch of decor out because I feel like I can't fully clean the place, but we're just gonna pick it up and make it look a little bit nicer for the beginning of the month. Every month I like to go over some of my favorite products for the month. This is one of my favorite parts of this video. I used to do monthly favorites as separate videos on YouTube like 10 years ago, so this always feels very nostalgic to me. First of all, I wanted to start off with what is making my hair slay so hard right now, because I am staring in the viewfinder and I'm like, wow, my hair looks really good. You know when you have like a good hair day or a good makeup day and every time you pass a mirror you're like, yes. So I recently got this. This is a very new edition, so I want to try it out a few more times before I really recommend it, but I did want to give it a shout out in this video. This is the Wavy Talk. I saw this all over my TikTok For You page. This infiltrated my For You page. Like every 3 videos was about this tool. So essentially this is just a detachable curling iron. It's like a 5-in-1 curling iron, so you can change the heads of this, but the one that is all over TikTok and the one that I am using is this round brush attachment. I love this so much. This has become a new obsession of mine. This is what kind of gave this swoop here, and this is what kind of made these front pieces slay the way that they're slaying. I really want to try new things. People like curl their hair with it. I'm not skilled with a round brush, but essentially this is just a heated thermal round brush, and it reminds me a lot of Dyson Airwrap's round brush attachment, except for it makes no noise. That's what I like about it so much. It's not like the of the air dryer or blow dryer, so it's completely quiet. I've really been liking this so far, but again, this is something new that I've been trying out, so I don't want to fully be like, try it until I've given it a few more tries. But it's cheaper on TikTok Shop, but I did buy it on Amazon because I was afraid that I wouldn't like it and I wanted to maybe test it out and like have the option of returning it. I've never bought anything off TikTok Shop, but you can just do your hair in so many different ways. It's not hot at all right now, so you know that didn't do anything. I mean, maybe it did. But I really like this thing, and I'm excited to try out different hairstyles with it. The thing that I liked about it the most was my hair stayed for several days. Like I did my hair like this and it stayed for 3 days. My hair doesn't last more than a couple hours when I curl it or do something to it, so the fact that this stayed for 3 days to me is my stamp of approval. But again, I want to try it out more, but I'll link this down below. I'll link all this stuff down below. I did buy mine on Amazon because I was like, maybe I want to return it, but if you want to get it cheaper, TikTok Shop has it on a good discount. Another product that I've been loving is this hand cream. This is from L'Occitane. I'm on Accutane. It's like a major personality trait at this point of mine, and if you don't know, Accutane dries out your skin like crazy. I'm still kind of in the beginning phases of it. I'm in the process of my skin drying out, and the first thing that I've noticed to really dry out is my hands. My hands have been so, they're not cracking, but they feel like they're going to. They just feel so tight. So this is a L'Occitane hand cream. It's creme mains. I don't even know. It's just a dry skin hand cream. One thing that I found with a hand cream is you want it to kind of go out like this, where it stays in this like thick consistency, and that's how you know it's a good hand cream. I think that the thicker the hand cream, the more moisturizing it is. Just my personal opinion. Maybe it's just something I've made up in my head. Oh no, I just dropped it all over my leggings. Oops. But I apply this all the time, and I have like a little mini one in my purse now. I just feel like I need a hand cream at all times, and this one is so good, and it smells delicious. Another product that I have from L'Occitane that is one of my favorites, I think I might have mentioned this last month, but I really love it. It is their shower oil. So this is an oil, and when you get it wet, it turns into this like thick milky consistency, and it's just really hydrating. It's kind of like putting lotion on in the shower when you're still wet. Even if I wasn't on Accutane, the drier months, winter months really dry out my skin. Having a shower oil like this before I even get out of the shower and having my skin be like moisturized is really nice. This also smells incredible. They smell different. They don't smell the same to me. These two do not smell the same, but they both smell really good. I've used quite a bit of this, and I just got a backup because it's incredible. incredible. I keep saying it's incredible, but moisturizing has been a priority for me recently. Speaking of moisturizing has been a priority, I got these little containers. These are little travel size containers, and these are a favorite of the month because I have this giant tube of Aquaphor. Like, it's like this big. I'm putting on Aquaphor as we speak. And there's no way that I'm going to be carrying around a giant tube of Aquaphor. So what I did was I got these little containers and I put a bunch of Aquaphor in all of them, and then I just kind of dispersed them throughout my apartment. So I have them in my bedroom, in my living room, in my kitchen, in my bathroom. I have them everywhere that I'm just chilling. So I just have a little bit of Aquaphor ready to go to put on my lips, put on my hands, put on wherever I need it. I also use these for travel as well. So like my makeup remover, I put a little bit of that in there. So when I travel with this, these little containers are so nice. I got them on Amazon. They have different sizes of them too, but I like the small ones. In my purse, actually, sometimes I will sleep over at my friends' houses if we're going out to drink, and like I will never drink and drive. That's never an option. And if I don't want to Uber home, I will always have a little bit of makeup remover and moisturizer in my purse because I put them in these little containers. So it's just nice that wherever I go, I know I can do my full skincare routine and I don't have to worry about it. So I love this. Another thing that is chapstick moisturizing related is this bad boy. This is a chapstick keychain. I got this on Amazon. It came in a pack of 2. It's just like a little keychain and you can just put your chapstick through it. And this is so great because you always have chapstick on hand with you. Whenever I go to the gym, I'll just bring my keys and my headphones and I don't bring anything else. And I need chapstick at all times. I didn't want to carry it, so this is so nice even when I'm just in my purse. Like, I don't have to rummage through my purse to find anything. I just always have it here. It's just so convenient. It's so nice. These are so affordable too, and I really, really, really like these. I've actually had them in the past, and I think I lost it or it broke or something like that years ago, and I never ended up repurchasing it. And now I'm like, thank God I repurchased it because this has come in handy so many times, and they're so cheap too. I need to go get something. These are so cute. I'm obsessed with them. These right here, these are the star of the show. Oh my gosh. I got these boots. They're from Target. They're to the knee boots. I've been wanting a pair like this for so long, but they're so expensive everywhere. They're like hundreds of dollars, and I just didn't want to pay for that. So I found these on Target. Last time I checked, they added new sizing, and they actually added ones that are like bigger for your calves, and they were on sale for Black Friday or Cyber Monday. I don't know if they're still on sale. I got these, I think I paid less than $40 for these. I think they were on sale for like 20 last time I checked. So I'll link all the stuff down below for you guys. But a lot of people were like, he can wear these boots from, they're from Target. I love these boots. I feel like they're so cute. You can style them in so many different ways. I've always wanted a pair of like sleigh boots like this, and I've never had them. Every time I wear them, I get compliments. Every time I wear them, they are the star of the show. They make the outfit every time. I really, really, really love them. I also have one more clothing item. I feel like my hair is getting a little crazy. I'm gonna use this as a brush. 2 in 1. This I unfortunately cannot link down below because I got this on Zara, and Zara is the most impossible website to find anything from. So even if I will admit, I did try to find a link to this and I couldn't. I got this leather jacket from Zara a little bit ago. This is an oversized jacket, so I got an XL because I wanted it to be really big, but it's kind of like this like bomber moto leather jacket. It just elevates every outfit. I really, really like it. I like that it's oversized. I feel like sometimes it can make fancier outfits more casual, or it can make casual outfits more elevated. I just love it. I love how it's kind of rounded too. There's also this like kind of brings you back in at the bottom. I love it. I remember when I first got this, I was like, I don't know if I like it or not. I'm not so sure about it. I want to wear it with every single outfit. Every outfit I wear, I'm like, how can I incorporate this leather jacket and these boots in it? To the point where like I will dress for an occasion that like these do not fit the occasion, but I still want to wear them because they are so cute. I love this jacket so much. Another favorite isn't like a physical item. It's just been like walking. I've loved walking. One day I went on 2 walks because I was just like, I like it. I like doing this. It is so fun. It's been beautiful weather in Arizona, and so I've just been trying to go on as many walks as I possibly can while the weather is good because it doesn't last that long. Put my little headphones in, listen to Taylor Swift. I've been getting all my friends to go on walks with me. They're like, oh, do you want to hang out? I'm like, yeah, let's go on a walk. Let's walk together. I just have been a walking stan, and that is that. Those are my favorites for the month. I'll link everything down below that I can, and I would love to hear some of your guys' favorites as well. Every month I do these videos, and these videos very much so follow the same format, and I like to film them kind of like in the same place every month. It just kind of feels like I was here last month, like what's changed? So this is one of my favorite parts of the video. I feel like every part of the video I say is my favorite part, if I'm being honest, but I love this part because it's very personal to me, and this is where I go over my highs, my lows, and the things that I'm looking forward to in the next month. So first of all, highs. I went to Antelope Canyon at the very beginning of the month. That is up north in Arizona, kind of close to Utah, and it is stunning. I felt like I was in a Microsoft background screensaver. I was like, I can't believe that I'm witnessing this. It was so beautiful. I highly recommend it. We did the Antelope Canyon tours. You have to go with a tour guide or a tour group to go go up there nowadays, but it was stunning. It was beautiful. It wasn't like a hard hike or anything. I thought we were like fully hiking. We were not fully hiking. It was just kind of like a walk through, but it was beautiful, and I'm so glad that I went with my mom, my sister, and my aunt, and it was just so nice being able to be with my family but also see such a beautiful view. I feel like this month went by so fast, and I'm like, what did I even do this month? I decorated for Christmas. I love decorating for Christmas, so that definitely was a high for the month. But other than that, I was like, I don't know what else I did. Like, the month just went by so fast. I also really couldn't think of any lows either, which I think is like kind of good. I did think of one. I had like a very anxious, overthinking couple of days where I was just spiraling on my couch. On this couch, I was just like, oh my god, the world is ending. The world wasn't ending, but I was overthinking quite a bit. But other than that, like, nothing like bad happened to me. And then I also like to talk about the things that I'm looking forward to in the month of December. I am looking forward to Christmas. Obviously, I'm a huge Christmas person. I love Christmas. I have a friend's birthday that's coming up the very first weekend of December. I think that I want to do Vlogmas over on TikTok. I'm a little worried about that because I don't think every single day of my life is going to be interesting, but Vlogmas is where you vlog every day up until Christmas, daily vlogging. But I think doing it on TikTok would be easier time-wise, especially because I have a full-time job as well as doing this. But I will continue posting my weekly vlogs like I always do on this channel, which I love doing those. I will never stop making my weekly vlogs. I'll be 80 years old posting weekly vlogs. I'll probably have like arthritis editing them, but I will be doing it. And so I'm looking forward to that, to being able to document every day and hopefully doing something fun. My friend and I want to go to a psychic, which I think is going to be really fun. I want to bake Christmas cookies, which I think is going to be really fun. So far, like, it's just a lot of like festive fun things. Like, I want to watch Christmas movies. I should make a Christmas bucket list. If you guys have any ideas for a Christmas bucket list, please let me know. Yeah, I mean, it's just, I feel like this month just like went by so fast that I didn't even have enough time to like recognize that it was happening. I also am really looking forward to like cold weather and like wearing like cute outfits. There's a dog outside barking. I don't know if you guys can hear it. It's like, anyways, I feel like I just kind of went through those, but we didn't have too much to update you guys on. I'd love to know what you guys are looking forward to as well, and some of your highs and lows. I keep saying this, but I can't believe it's December. Where has the year gone? Honestly, I'm kind of happy because I feel like 23 is a weird number. It's like 2024 just like feels like a more solid number. Crazy. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking about the fact that I can't believe it's December. We're just gonna move on. I hope that you guys liked this video. I love making these so much. My next one will be a 2024 reset. I probably won't do a January reset. I'll probably just do one for the entire year, which I am so pumped about. I love the, oh, I'm so happy about it. But yeah, I hope you guys like this video, and I would love for you guys to share any of your favorite products, your highs, your lows, your goals, anything that I share in this video. I would love for you to share yours. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.